Cool. So we're just gonna start this. Turn it down a little bit. And this isn't a super long game, as I understand it, but it is. We're not gonna finish it in the next half hour. I think we're just gonna play a half hour of it. So this is a game called Signs of the Sojourner, and I've heard a bit about it from a bunch of people, and it seems really interesting. My understanding of it is that it's hi, hello, yeah, you've been like really craving attention this last week, huh? You doing okay? Yeah. Okay. It's like a conversation card game. I think it's a drafting game. In a formal sense, you are playing a sorry, not a drafting game, like a deck building game. We might have to just wait this out for a moment. You know, I'm live. Yeah. Come here. Good girl. So formally it's a card game, where you are, I don't know, you're matching symbols or something like that. It's very abstract, but it constructs a you're directly in between me and the microphone. Yeah, you don't care. You don't care. Okay, don't lie down on my keyboard. No. No. Okay. We're just gonna soldier on. So, yeah, it is a narrative about conversation and communication, and it is told abstractly through this card game. So let's start it. I don't really know anything more than that. A childhood spat. The worst fight you and Elias ever had was over a strange locket in Mom's desk. Curiosity got the best of you, but Elias was afraid of getting in trouble. Elias, your mom has collected so much cool stuff in here. How many towns has she visited now? Okay, so I have a hand of cards, and there is a card. Oh, here's the tutorial. Drag and drop cards onto the placemat to play them. Yes, okay. No, I got that. This is I see. Triangle means you can't see this. Let me see if I can. She's just curled up. She's just curled up and purring. Triangle means logical and diplomatic. Circle means empathetic and observant. All of my cards are the same, so I'm not actually making a choice here. Okay, and same. We're just going back and forth. Okay. So something happened up here. Conversations. Completing a sequence will earn a white stone. A mismatch will earn a black stone. When all white or black have been earned, the conversation will end. Click on speech bubble To view previous dialogue. Okay, so this is I didn't really look at that animation, but this is previous dialogue. Let's play Caravaneers, just like her. You'd be the driver, I'll be the navigator. Wait, hang on. You shouldn't look in her desk. She's gonna be mad. Is that a locket? I've never seen your mom wear a locket. Okay, nice. So now the starting card is such that all of our cards are wrong. This is a good tutorial. Oh no, our cards are still right. Sorry. But Elias's cards are wrong. Hey, you're not listening. We shouldn't be snooping. Wait, didn't my... Okay. Okay. So, that was okay. I played okay. Okay. I have no cards that I can play. So both of our black stones disappeared. Why do you always drag me into stuff like this? Put it back before we get caught. That fight could have only ended how it did. You and Elias talked past each other. Sometimes Mom said it's fine to not get along, but that time she stepped in to mediate. What are you doing in here? I'll need to leave soon. The caravan's almost here. Come say goodbye. What are you even fighting about? Okay, so now we still need 2 white stones, but we have more black to work with. And I have more cards. I'm going to try one of these because last time he didn't like the triangle. Okay, a chord created when you and the other person each play 1 card, together connecting 4 of the same symbol in a row. Interesting. A chord will protect your progress when a mismatch is made. Okay. That's rad. So we did 4 of the same symbol in a row. I'm going to see if we can do it. Oh, no, wait. Okay, so let me see if I can use that then. And this will be a match, but I think Elias is going to play a mismatch. But now I can play this and get to the end, which is what I wanted. Because then I can save my really good cards for the next round. It's okay to not always understand each other. One miscommunication doesn't have to end a friendship. Let me help you figure this out. If you get a little lost, think about how he's reacted in the past, how you've been able to connect and get past your differences. I mean, she's crazy right now. Okay, so he plays logical to empathetic. And I have 3 of these cards, which I am going to use. And now I can actually just finish it off, right? Not all disagreements have to be the end of your friendship. Listen to each other. See if you can find common ground. If you think back on that fight years later after Mom passed on, when you and Elias had to rely on each other all the more. 15 years pass. That was a solid tutorial. It's a simple mechanic, which helps. It's your first time back inside Mom's old store since the funeral. All told, she didn't leave much. She was always on the road, and what she brought back sold fast. Elias runs his hand down an empty shelf before clearing his throat. You feel it too, don't you? The weirdness of being in here without your mom. Can't seem to wrap my head around her being gone. Oh, could you hear her purring? Here, let me get the microphone up. I mean, she's happy right now. My bad. Now I'm the one making things weird. Let's see. Does Elias still react the same way? Yeah. And what happens if I do this? Oh, he's more adapted. Yeah, you're right. She wouldn't want us to dwell. I gotta cheer up. After all, she always looked so pleased when she was here. So if I complete the argument, the disagreement, without failing it, does that mean that the other person agrees with me? Or that we come to a compromise? Is there always going to be like a mutual agreement? I'm still a little curious about narratively how those mechanics work. Making people smile, giving them samples of cool new stuff, even if they were broke. I think it might just have been her favorite place. Okay. She'd be happy to see the two of us taking over the store like this. You out there on the open road, and me keeping an eye on things here, which is totally just as exciting. Not that I mind, of course. Being stuck out there in the caravan would drive me crazy. Okay, so now I have more of these cards, so I'm going to play one of those. Sweet. Love it. I'm just going to play the thing that I have more of, because it seems like it's all working out. Oh, there's the caravan now, right on schedule. The leader, Nadine, runs a tight ship, but I don't trust her. Do we have cat ears? Maybe. It's hard to tell. I think, Amaranth, I think that the idea is there will quickly be too many symbols. I hear she's planning to drop the town from the caravan route. That'd be really bad for Barto. Hey, while you're out there, maybe you can change her mind. That seems like a thing that I can do with the mechanics that the game has presented me. Yeah, sure, yeah. What the hell was that? Accommodate. Is this still showing me... Duplicates both symbols of the previous card. Okay, so if the previous card is two of the same thing, then accommodate is good. But if it's two different things, then it's probably bad. And in this case, it's good. Sweet. No matter what, you're going to do great. I bet you'll come back with a bunch of cool stuff. You packed everything you need, right? Socks? If the truck breaks down out there and you don't have socks, it's all over. Don't worry about this place. It's in good hands. Take care of yourself out there. You'll miss Elias too and wish you didn't have to leave so soon. You've planned this trip for a while, but it only started to feel real in the last few hours. The store needs 3 new products. Yeah, I have... I don't have a profile. But I do have a deck of cards. Okay. Choose a card from your experience to gain. I guess I'll take the Accommodate. And a card from your past to forget. I feel like this is going to be more adaptable, maybe, in this one. So we're going to do that. Nadine, the resolute leader of the caravan. Barto, quiet enough to hear the grasshoppers rub their wings together at dawn and the crickets at dusk. You know, the name, nickname, and favorite color of every person in town. It's past time to leave for a spell. Okay, so, and Nadine is logical and diplomatic and empathetic and observant. Which is good, because that's what I have. Almost a dozen vehicles sputter down Barto's dirt roads. Their engines once signaled Mom's imminent departure, as well as her return. Nadine, sitting on the running board of her truck cab, gestures for your attention. I trust you have sufficient provisions for the route. Our first stop will be Pachenko, the artist colony. Nadine mentioned a place from Mom's stories, Pachenko. Okay. Be alert. Reptiles cross Thunder Lizard Road to their heart's content. You don't want your guts on your windshield. I don't. That's true. Nadine told me about the road from home to Pachenko. Okay. So I care about places and also the roads that connect to them. I'm going to play this because this gives us an accord. Oh, and that gives us a super accord. Let's just keep it going, I guess. My condolences for your loss. Your mom and I had our differences, but I respected her all the same. So I've been looking at this track and trying to understand it. I think I understand it. Before the caravan heads out, we need to talk. So that happens, and this moves forward. There were 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these things. So at most, we're going to have 6 conversations, right? Because we could get like 3 blacks and 2 whites and then 1 more in order to complete this. So that's 1/6 of the track. So this is sort of tracking the chance, the amount of time we have, or the amount of conversations we've got to try to win, to try to get all of the whites. I like it. Do you need to let the other character get their way with the Blackstones? Interesting. I don't know. That hadn't really occurred to me. I feel like the game so far has presented itself as you have a position in the argument and you want to win. Like, winning is not it's not a bad thing. It's not sort of like doing wrong by the other party. It's convincing the other party that you're right, right? So right now, my only goal is to win these arguments, but that might change. Unless you turn the store around and keep it well stocked, the caravan will have to drop Barto from the route. Oh, I see. So it's up to me. It's up to me to fix the Barto problem. Okay, well, let's keep this accord going, I guess. And now I'm out of those. Oh no! That was the wrong... I did not mean to do that. But interestingly, Nadine sort of like picked up my slack. I said something wrong in conversation, but we were able to get through the conversation. That's cool. I like that. Without the store in good shape, it doesn't make sense for the caravan to stop here. Awful waste of resources. I mean, I understand. I probably don't have to spell it out that this would be bad for Bartow. I know you all depend on the traffic. So this doesn't feel like me getting my way, right? Like me winning an argument. This feels like us coming to an understanding, right? She is explaining in a way that is not about personal attack what the situation is. It's not my choice, not entirely. I make the final call, but I'm beholden to the caravan members and their needs. Believe it or not, Bartow would be dropped already if I didn't owe your mom a favor. I argued on your behalf. Oh, this is a good time to play this card, actually. She's super accommodating. Like, she is playing cards that are good for us. It might not sound like it, kid, but I'm in your corner. My hands are tied with this. I want to see you succeed. Nothing about this situation is good, but Nadine probably isn't to blame. You thank her for the info, right? So this is not... I don't win this, except in the sense that, like, I didn't lose it, right? This conversation could have gone badly, and it didn't. I didn't get everything that I wanted, but I had a good talk with Nadine. I like that. I like that structure. Pachenko is represented by candies. Okay, so I have a green orange, an orange green, orange green, orange green, orange green. I am gonna take a green orange. Bye, hen. And I'm gonna... See, the thing about these is they're really good. So I guess I'm gonna do one of these. The deck building, even though there's so few cards, I'm thinking forward to these cards are going to get more complicated and the conversations are going to get more complicated, and the deck building is already sort of making me second guess my choices. Like, really think about how do I want to build what is essentially a vocabulary, right? It's like a way of communicating, or a library of ways of communicating. Okay, I've been to Bartow, and I've talked to Elias, and I've talked to Nadine, so now I can move on. And I've only got like 5 trips. Wow. And I gotta get 3 things. Okay. How do I guess go back? Pachenko. What do I click on? What did I click on to make that happen? Pachenko, a thriving arts community on the high plateau. Mom's oldest friend, Isabella, lives there. The caravan's first stop on the route. Try this. I clicked on the red circle. Alright, I'm sure we'll figure it out. Okay, so Nadine is still triangle circle. Isabella is mom's best friend. Amazing confectioner. Also triangle circle. Let's try it. Let's do it. Mom's favorite candy. Oh, this is why the symbol for Pachenka is candy. Isabella keeps the door to her shop propped open, flooding Pachenko with the sweet scent of fresh licorice, caramels, and other sugary confections. Irresistible advertising. You're so far from home. When I saw you come in just for a moment, I'd have sworn you were her. The very image. I wish I could have stayed around longer after her funeral. I can't get much time away from the shop, you know. So her first card was triangle circle. I'm gonna try playing a card that will let her play the same thing again. What the heck just happened? Clarify can be inserted between any valid match or played normally. Oh, interesting. So if I have a circle clarify, what does the clarify card look like? I see it's got like a little symbol on the top, iconography on the top of it. That shows, so that is a circle, and I can play it inside of a circle match. Cool, I like it. And now I can play, well, I only actually have one card I can play. It was beautiful, her funeral. You did so well, scattering her ashes as the sun rose over the houses. Not a dry eye left in town that day. She chose Bartow. I knew her longer than anyone, and there's no place she'd rather rest. Aw. Heck yeah. Oh, interesting. Do you love licorice the way she did? I always saw her chewing on a rope like it was a stalk of wheat. Cute. I like that. Go on, have some. Take some for her store, too. Well, your store. You were never close with Isabella. Have I been saying Isabel? Isabella, but she always seemed kind to Mom. This could be a chance to become better friends and sample some tasty candy. So is that one of the three things that I need? Damn, I like both of these cards. I'm gonna take this one, I think. So, Cubert says, I feel like there are two general playstyles or ways to build your deck. Lots of doubles to make accords for when things eventually don't match, or doing cards with different symbols to improve your chances of always having the right symbol. Yeah, and I was kind of thinking about different symbols, right? That seems flexible to have lots of different symbols. But those accords are powerful, and actually this card that I have, this accommodate, requires that I am playing around with these doubles in order for it to work, because otherwise it's a bad card. It can only be played on a double, really. So actually, I take it back. I'm gonna take this, because what's neat about this card is it allows me to no, that's not actually right. Okay, I take it back. I'm taking this card, and I have triangle, circle, Circle, triangle, circle, triangle, circle, triangle. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of one of these circle triangles. And then I have 2 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 1. I like that. Okay, did that. Now talk to Nadine. Yeah, that's where I got tripped up. Kyla, you're right. Accords are good if the other person is playing doubles. That's exactly right. Oh, I got this new toy and I forgot to use it. Oh, and then I didn't set it up right. Never mind. Nadine contemplates a cast bronze sculpture of a frill-necked lizard whose head has been replaced with a man's vacant features. That's weird and creepy. She rubs her chin for a while, chewing on some thoughts. You handled those steep hills and inclines well. The caravan's next stop will be Clifton, the market town. Kubert says, are you thinking much about the role-playing and the meaning behind the symbols when building your deck? No. I'm not. But check back in with me as we play, because my expectation is that the way the formal structure of the symbols on the cards is not going to be random, and it's not going to be symmetrical. That it is, for example, I have a card now. No, I don't have a card because I didn't take it. But the Clarify card is not just you can insert this in between any two matching symbols. You can only insert it in between matching circles. And I think that is intentional. I think that, or if not in this case, I think we will find other things that are like that are intentional, where the kind of moves that you can make based on cards that are not simply just one symbol and one symbol will have some kind of a dynamic, will have some kind of a aesthetic in the MDA sort of meaning of the word, some kind of an emotional affect in play that is related to their description, right? That the way that you treat cards that have circles on them map in some way to the way that you would construct empathetic arguments in a conversation. So I don't think it's really done it yet, but I think we'll see more of that as the game goes on. The road we take is prone to landslides. Ride close. If I can't see your truck, I can't protect you. This is just a, oh shit. This is a one shot. Okay. I'm gonna play this because she can't screw it up. And then she's gonna play that, and I can play this. And she can play that. Hell yeah. And then I can play, I guess, this. Alright. Your mom, she had a lot of history here in Pachenko. Many friends, I believe. She always loved the licorice. So I don't feel like I got a lot out of that last conversation. Like, that's just, am I gradually building up a relationship with Nadine? That's a little bit unclear at the moment. Like, what are the stakes of these individual conversations. Among artists, you admire the sculpture with Nadine in companionable silence for a moment, imagining how Mom must have found herself in an identical situation many, many times over the years. Yeah, so this feels like we're building a relationship. That's pretty cool. So I can get this, but I'm just gonna swap it for one I already have. Okay, so I've gotten one of my 3 things, right? The road was difficult. Okay. I found 1 item. I need to find 2 more. Great. Oh, this has like a stop in it, maybe? Interesting. I feel like because I'm with the caravan, I shouldn't have choices about where I'm gonna go. Like, I should kind of have to follow the caravan schedule, right? Well, we're gonna do it regardless. Okay, let's do one more town. Oh, gain fatigue over time as you travel. Returning home and unpacking your items will remove it. Fatigue cannot match with any symbols. So, like any classic deck builder, we get trash littering up our deck. I like the narrative behind it though. Like, you gotta go home. You're tired and homesick. You can't have good conversations. Okay. Clifton. Every turn down the streets of Clifton seems to reveal another mountain in the distance, another horizon. Nadine doesn't stop for sightseers, though. You watch for pedestrians as the caravan rolls downtown. I could talk to anybody except for Nadine. She's helping a caravan member replace a tire. Maybe Nadine will become available, but I'll start with Ramir. Oh, Ramir's from the caravan. You know his name, Ramir. He grew up in Bartow, traveled with the caravan, turned from neighbor to visitor. He's sitting off the hood of a car the same way he used to sit off his porch way back in the day. Uh-oh, I don't have a lot of greens. I remember my first time. Pachenko, Clifton, Bucamboro. A whirlwind of new experiences. Just keep your cool. The road to Bucamboro shreds a lot of tires. Don't panic if it all goes to hell. This system of revealing roads, I guess this could become really interesting. If we get a landscape that's populated with places, and one of the things that we can do is learn shortcuts from one place to another, then this might pay off in a really interesting way. Alright, let's... Oh, you know what? Actually, hell yeah, let's do that. Observe reveals the other person's hand when played. Oh, that's cool. So, what's an observe look like? It's got an eye on it. Reveals her hand. I like it. That's neat. Okay, so now hopefully he knows more about what my... Ramir can see that you have this card. So I'm gonna play that. Sweet. Good job, conversation partner. I like this co-op game that we're playing. Like, it feels interesting and challenging, but I like that I am cooperating with my partner rather than like trying to beat them. Remember, everyone you meet on the road is out here for a reason, and most won't tell you what that is. don't believe every word that comes out of someone's mouth, even if they're nice, especially if they're nice. Dexo, I'll put it up on YouTube. I always respected your mom. She thrived out here, completely in her element. A shark, if I ever knew one. He's aggressive. Just because she had friends on the road doesn't mean you do. You don't inherit connections. Fair, I get that. Alright, I'm gonna play cards that you don't know that I have. Hell yeah. We're working as a team. It took your mom years to build her network. It'll take you time too. I don't want to see you ruin what she made. Dexo, hit me up on Twitter. We can keep talking about Paradise Killer. He seems... Okay, so he seems worldly. You listen as he spins tales of his experiences on the road, taking his advice to heart. I don't have one of these doubles, so I'm going to trade that in for one of my existing doubles. Let's do that. Okay, so that went well, but I didn't get anything from it because he's a traveler. Klaus lives here. Maybe Klaus can give me something. Vendors in Clifton compete to make the grandest promises, delivered with the loudest, most tenacious voice. For every woe, there's a product that can fix it. Klaus, on the other hand, is quiet, barely audible beneath the crowds. You must be with that caravan. Hello to you, traveler. Safety in numbers, is that it? Very wise. I am a humble peddler of roasted nuts. Don't you enjoy those, traveler? Who does not? Life's simple pleasures. Hell yeah, let's do this. Let's see what Klaus has. I like this interface too. Okay, that's great. And Klaus has some circle cards. So let's do this. But don't tell anyone. If everyone knew I sell roasted nuts, they'd buy them up. None left for you. It's kind of a weird thing to say. We can share a secret, can't we? You and I? Just a little information, a mere factoid, kept safe between us. I see. It's a sales technique. Perhaps you might even trust me with your own secrets. You know so much about me, and I so little about you. Scandalous. I don't know if I trust Klaus. Shit. Okay. I mean, I have nothing is the problem. I guess I do this and then what happens? That's a bad conversation. Do my wares not interest you? Perhaps I can yet change your mind. Nope. Nope. We're gonna... Sorry, I'm homesick. Is that truly how you feel? Interesting. I would have thought a traveler like yourself would be more adventurous. Oh no! Oh, I didn't realize. I thought I was getting rid of that card. I didn't realize that I was going to be ruining the subsequent conversation too. Damn. Okay, that didn't go great. Perhaps I can't trust you after all. How sad. The open road is a lonely and perilous place. You pass on whatever Klaus has to offer. Her sales pitch is too unusual, almost veiled, like a riddle. Yeah. Well, interesting. I need more cards that start with triangle, I guess. Okay, let's do that. And that's it. No, I'm done. Yeah, Cubert, same. Here, I didn't notice the last card played sets up the next convo. Fatigue is even worse than it first appears. That's the mistake I made. I didn't realize that, but I've learned it now. In a relatively low stakes kind of a mistake. It'll be interesting to see if I can't get 3 things. Look, I think I'm just going to get more fatigue as we go. So, the bright, unobstructed sun over Clifton powers up the truck quicker than usual. Is it a solar truck? Uninvited, Ramir opens your passenger side door and hops in. What a rude man. Got a proposition. The caravan usually gets around to Inca last, but I've got something to take care of there. So you want me... So I'm going to be basically driving this caravan, is that right? He's got lots of circles. That was cool. This observe card, like, really worked there. It's that whole business with the railroad. Got a lot of folks working to get the train back in operation. Oh god, I have to get 2 more wins with no losses. Okay. Okay, Ramir and I are mostly on the same page, I feel like, so whenever something like that goes on, there's money to be made, and I don't mean for manual labor. No thanks. So, we're looking at lots of circles. Well, shit. Well, shit, that's no good. Okay, well, I got nothing then. Forget about it. I'll go myself. I'm used to flying solo anyway. I mean, I like how this presents as, like, are you gonna have a good talk with somebody or not? Or is it gonna be the kind of talk where, you know what? I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with you. Let's just find the easier way of doing this. It's really cool. That's really cool. It's set up in a very, very nice way. And the conversations are really thoughtfully constructed, I think. You try to convince Ramir that leaving the caravan is unsafe, but he's not hearing out a greenhorn. Ramir will travel on his own, and this is boxed in such a way to indicate to me that this is a branch. This is something that could have gone differently, that could have been changed. I guess I'm going to take one of these. And so now we know that ink exists, but we don't have a road to it. Got it. Cool. 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 I like it. All right. Very cool. Well, I'm going to stop there for today, for this week, and keep playing this game next week. Now that we've gotten through, I feel like, the tutorial section, which is very, very smooth and very nice, really is scaffolding the game in a nice way and showing me how it is going to get more complex as we go, and the directions that it's gonna sort of increase that complexity in. I like it a lot. We'll play more of this next week. Monday is mostly walking. I think we're going to keep playing There Is No Game, which has been a lot of fun. And that's it for me. So have a great weekend, everybody. Stay safe, be well. I hope you do have a good weekend. I'll see you later. Bye.